that was the only queer person that I knew growing up. And I rarely ever saw her, and she had such a profound impact on my life. And like,
You're talking about growing up in the South and performing as a way to really connect with a younger version of you and make them proud. So I guess my question is, do you have any advice for that younger version of you or anything that might help her?
yeah. And, you know, it's easier said than done, but caring less about what people think, especially my family. I think that being more willing to let go of what they thought of me, I think would have helped me more when I was younger. And it's still like a really hard thing to do, to like separate yourself from that criticism. But I think that like lip syncing Lay Disco by Shiny Toy Guns is such a silly song that I feel like so many people our age know, and it's like sexy and it's kind of, I don't know, irreverent. But I listened to that song so hardcore when I was in middle school, and one of my dad was a cop. Boo. But I say that to say he had a coworker who was a lesbian who gave him this hard drive of music, and he never listened to it, but I listened to all of it. And that woman's music taste singularly like set me off on this path, and it had all the Shiny Toy Guns shit, it had Led Zeppelin, like it had a bunch of 90s like kind of soft metal stuff on it. But like that was the only queer person that I knew growing up. And I rarely ever saw her, and she had such a profound impact on my life. And like lip syncing that song and being able to like take elements of like drag performance into burlesque makes me feel so confident. And it's like being able to take that unapologetic energy of like finally not caring what anybody thinks, and then being able to like upheave parts of your life and release the idea of what somebody thinks of you, because you can't control that. Like if my dad thinks I'm a failure, then he's gonna think I'm a failure whether or not I have a full-time job, or whether or not I produce burlesque events, or whether or not I'm queer and weird and tattooed. So I think that releasing that has taken me so long, and I wish I'd done it earlier.
Mm-hmm.